All right, y'all. So this part of the video is a little bit of a unique thrifting opportunity. I've never filmed here before, but it's the first weekend in May. So it's our town's homecoming event, Kentucky Derby. And as you know, every year that means it's gonna rain. And it is raining. We got some morning showers. Of course, you just saw we were able to hit 1 yard sale. We're here in Primm Springs, which is about 30 miles south of where I'm at in Dickson County. This is called Potts Auction Barn, and the second weekend of every month they do estate auctions. And we talked about they have pretty good breakfast, and yes, that is a big part of our decision in going to this place on a Saturday morning, is that we can grab a sausage biscuit and maybe some french fries and kind of peruse and find things to purchase in the auction. So the pictures had a few things in there that I was interested in picking up, a couple things for myself that I need for my eBay shop, and some old signs, stuff like that. So I'm gonna hop out of the car here and try to do a little bit of filming. They're kind of weird on stuff like that, so I don't know how they'll feel about me filming inside, but we're gonna figure that out. So here we go. All right, of course, my wife always goes out in front of me. I'm getting some raindrops on the camera here, but good morning.
Yeah. That she told me that who she was then, and I said, oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I just never said.
Yeah, she works at Walmart Columbia.
I'd love to have this camel sign. It was there last time.
But after I was, she's favorite wife.
Yeah.
Bunch of Coca-Cola bottles. That's a nice couple of signs there. This is a nice Cohiba ashtray. I'll definitely bid on that if it's available. A bunch of meat grinders. That ashtray is worth about $35. A bunch of old wood handle BB gun. It's probably mostly decor stuff. Here's a Mac Tool sign. I bet that lights up. Oh yeah, you can get that working. That'd be worth quite a bit. Get some weed eaters, blower. Don't really need that. These little plastic boxes back here is what I want. Boxes of screws, not too brittle. This could be a nice set of glassware. I just emailed someone about a thrift booth a minute ago, so a new place coming to town, so I'm gonna see what I can get in there. Oh, that'd be great for Laria, wouldn't it? So I'm gonna get rid of some of this cast iron. Some ammo. Gumball machine. Don't know how to fix that. That's pretty old. Some light up keychains. Huh. Those are cute. Oh, I picked that up just to have it. Little electric sawzall. Bow and arrow. Nice little lantern. That's nice. Lizard work. I definitely want these. That's cool. Alright, well, old toolboxes here. Yep, full of tools. Picked them up for the right price. CD player. Alright. Well, that's pretty much everything that's in the auction bid for today. That's a Lodge. That's in clean shape. I'll probably grab that too. Alright, well.
I seen that wheel, huh?
We got a whole box of hats down here. I picked up some vintage hats from here before. Well, that's a pretty good opportunity there. So that's about everything. And I'll give you a recap when we're done. All right, so I really didn't feel comfortable filming in here during the auction, but I'll kind of walk through some of the items that I looked at and things that I wanted. So the first thing I saw was that camel sign. I didn't grab that camel sign or any of the larger signs like the Coca-Cola and Goodyear. I did notice recently they posted that camel sign on Facebook, so I assume it hasn't sold yet at any of their auctions. And then the next one you saw was the Cohiba cigar ashtray. I actually was able to make a deal after the auction with the gentleman that had that on his table. Anyway, I listed that Cohiba cigar ashtray on eBay, and I accidentally put the country of origin it was made in as unknown, and because it said Cohiba on it, it got taken down under their embargoed goods policy, which is total crap. I know they're made in China, but I found them before brand new, and they sell them on Amazon. So I know for a fact it's made in China, but luckily I have a friend that's a cigar person, and they're gonna hopefully buy that from me for what I paid for it. I gave the guy like 15 bucks, I think. They sell on eBay for about 35 to 40 bucks. It's a really nice ashtray. There were some rusty tools that I looked at. Now, I said the big signs. Now, what I did grab are some of the little signs. There was like a Coca-Cola and a couple Pepsi Cola signs, a couple tropical things. I did grab all of those. And then I also was looking at the red. I thought were ruby red, but they were actually like a reddish orange goblet, vintage Anchor Hawking glasses. I did get all of those goblets and a trinket tray out of that glassware. That was all private sale after I finished the auction too. I missed out on quite a few good things during this auction, but I did get two of the tower trays, like that you hold nuts and bolts in. I wanted those for like watch batteries, and then possibly as a storage solution for items like lapel pins and stuff that I sell that are super little. That was a good option there. So I did pick up two of those boxes and got a good deal on that. The wife bid on another large box that was completely full of sewing patterns, like vintage McCall's sewing patterns. We're still learning about those. We haven't tried to list any of them yet, but I
think we might have given $5 for the whole box of them, so we come out with a good deal. But other than that, I just I bid on a lot of stuff. I bid on cast iron. I didn't win any of that. There was someone there specifically for that and was buying it up. But overall, we walked out of this auction with a bill of about $125, and then I made the side deal of about $60 for like the signs and the cigar ashtray and some other stuff, the goblets with that, and all that together I can easily make a couple $100. It just takes a little longer to sell because I don't specialize in glass. But overall, we did pretty good at this auction. I'm pretty satisfied with the things we walked away with.
Well, yesterday we finished out at a pretty cool estate sale. Since it was pouring down rain, we went a little bit late so that we get a discount, and I had what I would say is not too shabby of a Barbie doll haul. So got a lot. Like 23, 24. I already took a couple inside, so got about 26 Barbie dolls in total, and actually quite a bit of other stuff. I think I'm into these for about $175, maybe a little less, because our total was like $230, and the wife bought quite a bit of stuff too. So not too bad of a day. Now I get to clean these up and list them.